never scored on me.
I didn't score on you.
All right, so let's bet some money and go play with me.
I wasn't cherry picking. I wasn't cherry picking and scoring on you. You said I wasn't.
Terry, you heard it. How you cherry pick and score? You can't cherry pick and
Who?
score.
I was scoring. I was scoring on you.
Shakur Stevenson confronted Devin Haney in person today, making it clear he wants the contract signed immediately or they settle it in the ring. The confrontation was intense and real, showing that Shakur is serious about making this fight happen. Devin Haney now faces a direct challenge he cannot ignore.
So if he won, you know you can't beat him. Ooh.
Nah, you can't beat him.
Who? Why I can't beat him? Why I can't? Why I can't?
Devin Haney explains the negotiations with Shakur Stevenson, showing the back and forth over purse splits and percentages. This highlights the real tension behind the scenes, where both fighters are serious about fairness but also about staking their claim. The disagreement over money adds fuel to the fire and sets the stage for a high-stakes showdown.
Tried to give him a flat fee. He said he didn't want that, so he said he wanted a percentage. So then we offered him the 25%. He said no. He said he didn't want 25%. Then he said he wanted 50-50. But it's like, then he said I was a bitch, right? But that's the same thing that he just offered.
Frank
Martin. How? And I'm the guy with all the hardware. I did the same thing to become undisputed. I took less. I took 22%.
Shakur Stevenson, along with Devin Haney and Bill Haney, appeared live together, showing the intensity of their rivalry. Shakur makes it clear he is coming for all the belts and is ready to prove himself. The live interaction between the three amplifies the stakes, building hype for a massive showdown in boxing.
That wasn't part of my team, but yeah, I did say I just tweeted it. What, like a couple of days ago that I'm coming for all the belts.
Okay, and listen, and I just said that I bet that you ain't gonna do. Devin is gonna beat the shit out of you. That's what I said.
And I bet you that, and I bet you on everything I love, he don't. We can bet whatever. We can bet whatever. We can bet whatever.
Listen,
we can bet whatever.
When we do, it's gonna be for everything, and we gonna see.
Shakur Stevenson confirms he is willing to move up to 140 pounds to make the fight happen, showing his determination and respect for the history of their rivalry. By clearly stating he will not go to 147, he sets the terms, making this confrontation serious and putting pressure on Devin Haney to respond.
Nah, I mean, that's cool. Like I told you, I'll fight him. I'll move up to 40 and fight him. Like there's no changing like what I think about that fight. I think that'll be a big fight too in the sport of boxing. And it'll like be a long time coming just because of the history of everything that went on, but I'm not going to 47, so that's why I really asked him what weight.
Gervonta Tank Davis stirs the pot, claiming he dominated both Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney in sparring, challenging the narrative of a fair fight. His remarks add controversy and hype, questioning both fighters' capabilities while indirectly pushing Shakur and Devin to prove themselves in the ring against all odds.
At all. They all been in the ring with me. They all been in the ring, and I cracked both of them. I
told you it's a 50-50 fight.
Ain't no 50-50 fight, nigga. How you gonna keep me off when you ain't got no power?
I was also told that Devin got the best of you in the last sparring session.
And you know I sparred him twice.
That's right. If Bill
took him out the ring, I almost knocked him out in Floyd Gym. Did they tell you that?
Shakur Stevenson fires back with confidence, showing readiness to face Devin Haney anywhere, anytime. He challenges the excuses and keeps the pressure on, building tension around the potential showdown. This bold declaration positions Shakur as the fearless contender forcing the fight, making the anticipation almost electric for fans and pundits alike.
I ain't know which direction I was gonna go in, but if Devin start talking crazy, as I heard he was talking crazy, saying he's staying at 35 for me, so let's do it. I mean, let's make the fight happen. I'm ready. We can fight in Vegas, we can fight in New York, we can fight wherever he want to fight. I'm ready.
Bruce Carrington highlights how Shakur Stevenson's defensive mastery could give him the edge in a stylistically intriguing clash with Devin Haney. While he acknowledges both fighters' strengths, he hints that Shakur's calculated approach may prove decisive. This analysis intensifies the debate among fans, teasing a strategic battle where every move could tip the balance.
Tough fight. I like both of those styles together, but I do think that Shakur is just more defensively aware, sound and aware. It's possible that Shakur may win that fight. I feel like he's a problem for a lot of guys because of his style. But Devin, both of those styles together, that's a great match.
The live confrontation between Shakur Stevenson, Devin Haney, and Bill Haney turns into a tense standoff, raising the stakes for a potential showdown. The trio's public warnings amplify the drama, signaling that neither side is backing down. Fans are drawn into the intensity as the rivalry transforms from speculation to a personal challenge that demands attention.
I think I'm a bad motherfucker. I think I'm a bad motherfucker. Just like he is, I'm a bad motherfucker. Y'all know that.
We gonna see.
Y'all know that.
You are. Okay, you are.
So all this beat the shit out of me, that shit dead. That shit somewhere else. I don't know where y'all get that.
Roy Jones Jr. emphasizes that Devin Haney must regain his power to become a real threat in the ring. His expert insight reminds fans that talent alone is not enough and that physical dominance is critical. This sets up an intriguing subplot where Devin must balance speed, skill, and regained punching power to challenge Shakur effectively.
Devin Haney just gotta work back on his power a little bit. I used to train him back in the day when he was 16.
Yeah.
So he got a lot of tools, but he gotta sharpen his power up a little bit if he's gonna stay in boxing, because
he's not a threat no more.
He's not in power. You gotta have that power. You don't have that man power. He's growing, he's only 24, but I really kind of want to get him back. I told one of my guys, when he come out of training camp, bring him with him, because I want to get his power back sharp like he used to be. His power, when you fight amateur a lot, and I hate to say this, but even the Cubans, their power punches have disintegrated. They don't throw the power they used to throw no more. You understand me? They used to be powerful and great boxers. Now they're good boxers still, but they're not as powerful because they slap more. When I say slap, that means they punch with this part of the hand more than this part of the hand. Yeah. This is the hardest part of your knuckle. You hit him with this, you're crazy, because it takes just as much time to hit with this as it does to hit with that. So if I'm gonna hit you, why not hit you with a hammer? I don't hit you no water balloon. This is a water balloon. This is a hammer.
Shakur Stevenson highlights the politics behind the fight negotiations and his strategic patience. He refuses to take a short-sighted deal, pushing the WBC to enforce fairness. His stance not only defends his own interests but adds tension and drama, showing fans that the battle is as much outside the ring as it is inside it.
Yo, if you know you can beat him, just fight him.
Yeah, but why would I fight this for the least money that I could get when it's like, okay, cool, it, let's go through the WBC, because that's what I did that they trying to ignore. Right. They gonna ignore that whole part. I said, it, WBC, y'all do y'all job, enforce the fight, and we gonna do it that way. They gave him the deadline to figure out was he gonna fight me or fight Regis. That man decided to move up.
Devin Haney reflects on his long history with Shakur Stevenson, showing respect and admiration while emphasizing growth. Both fighters learned from each other over the years, and now as professionals, past sparring is irrelevant. Haney's acknowledgement sets the stage for a mature yet fierce showdown, highlighting that their rivalry has depth and skill that fans have been waiting for. The narrative becomes more compelling because it combines personal history with high stakes.
Yeah, no, I like Shakur. I think he's good. I've been knowing Shakur since I was a kid, so I always knew that he was good. I knew that he would be at the top one day. So yeah, for sure. Yeah, me and Shakur, we've been sparring since, bro, I think my first sparring session we were like 12 years old, maybe a little bit older, but something like around it, maybe like 13 years old. So it's been times when he got the best of me and I got the best of him. But I cannot, judge him off of those sparring sessions. I know he's gotten better, just like I can't judge Ryan off of the fights we fought when we were kids, because I know that he's gotten better, and so have I. If you judge off a sparring session, I mean, you're gonna be in for a long night, especially a sparring session when I was a kid.
Shakur Stevenson clarifies his comfort zone at 35 and willingness to fight at 40 while ruling out extremes. His focus on realistic weight classes shows strategic thinking and professionalism. This also challenges opponents who try to avoid fair matchups and adds a calculated edge to the rivalry. Fans see that Shakur is not only ready but also smart about when and how he will face challengers.
Now that he's at 147, that's 2 weight classes above you. Do you ever feel like that's realistic now, or is that like that ship is sailed, like it's over?
Nah, that shit seem about over right now. If he at 47, I'm natural 35. Like, I'm comfortable at 35. If we was to fight, it could be at 40, but I mean, I will fight at 40, but I ain't fighting at no damn 47. So
yeah, because he said once I go to 47, it's over for 40. That's it. So it's over. That ship sailed.
Yeah, that shit, it must have sailed if he ain't come back down to 40.
Bill Haney exposes the avoidance tactics some fighters use, framing Devin Haney as ready and patient. This commentary adds controversy, highlighting that the challenge exists but others are hesitant. The tension grows as fans realize that the fight is not just about skill but also about commitment and courage. It builds anticipation and portrays Devin as a fighter who is forcing the right matchup.
What we go through, as a team, and Devin as a fighter that he is these guys don't want to do it. You know what I mean? And then when I said that they say everything except let's fight, that same phrase that we coined on Champ Side Boxing, it's standing to be even more true.
Devin Haney frames the rivalry with Shakur Stevenson as a long-awaited clash between childhood peers turned elite fighters. The narrative blends respect and intensity, highlighting the personal stakes. Fans can sense the authenticity of the challenge, making the eventual fight more meaningful. This backstory creates an emotional layer, showing that the matchup is not only for belts but also for legacy and pride.
Yeah, me and Shakur been knowing each other since we were kids. We know each other well. We sparred numerous times as kids, but now, friends. We're friends then, but now we're rivals. I mean, we knew that one day it would come. It might be now, it might be later. We just got to see when we align and when we're going to get it on.
Devin Haney speaks on the intensity and personal stakes behind facing Shakur Stevenson. He frames it as more than a sport, emphasizing risk and commitment, giving fans a raw glimpse of the seriousness. This makes the rivalry feel high-stakes and emotionally charged, blending respect, danger, and anticipation into a narrative that promises fireworks when they finally step in the ring.
Guy that will do anything to win. This is a sport at the end of the day. Boxing is just a sport. We put our lives on the line. So he put my life in jeopardy. So now it's deeper than boxing with me. I don't even want to. I want to.
Terrence Crawford's blunt message adds a layer of tension to the unfolding Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney saga. His frustration highlights that boxing is about discipline and focus, not theatrics, reminding fans that behind the spectacle lies real skill and preparation. Crawford's critique also positions Shakur and Devin as young fighters who must balance bravado with professionalism. It sets the scene for a heated showdown where respect, strategy, and composure will be as crucial as speed and power. This commentary emphasizes that the fight is bigger than just a rivalry. It is about proving who truly has the mental edge under pressure. Crawford's warning suggests that any misstep or excessive showmanship could be exploited, adding intrigue for viewers. Fans now understand that this fight isn't just about talent, it's about character, control, and the ability to execute under scrutiny. The commentary blends tension, rivalry, and respect, reinforcing that the upcoming clash between Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney will be high stakes, not only physically but psychologically, making every punch and strategy matter in a contest fans have been waiting for.
That you told him, because I know he was trying to get some antics towards you, and it didn't get to you.
No, I just told him about himself. He know what I said, but he got to stop being a clown, everybody not with the clown antics and things like that just because he want to sell a fight. It's cool to sell a fight, but I'm not.
Frank Warren's statement reinforces the professionalism behind Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney's rivalry, emphasizing that the showdown belongs exclusively in the ring. His words underline that all pre-fight drama, confrontations, and heated exchanges are secondary to skill and preparation. This perspective adds credibility and context to the confrontations, reminding fans that real boxing is disciplined and calculated, and theatrics cannot replace talent. By framing the conflict as purely about the fighters, Warren highlights the strategic elements that will determine the outcome. His commentary also tempers the hype, suggesting that while verbal exchanges and controversies draw attention, the true test is the fight itself. Fans are encouraged to focus on the technical brilliance, ring IQ, and physical conditioning of both Shakur and Devin. This adds a layer of anticipation and credibility, ensuring that the narrative of tension, rivalry, and personal stakes is balanced with respect for the craft. It sets up a showdown where skill, timing, and strategy will ultimately decide the winner, making every punch meaningful and every moment in the ring pivotal for legacy.
Well, this is not a gang fight. The only two have been fighting are the boxers and save it for the night. They don't get paid. They don't get paid to fight before the fight. Stupid.
The Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney showdown has escalated into one of the most intense rivalries in modern boxing. From live confrontations with Bill Haney in the mix to heated exchanges and verbal warnings, this fight carries far more than just belts. It's about pride, legacy, and proving who truly dominates the 135 to 140 weight division. Shakur Stevenson has made it clear he is ready to move up and face Devin at 140, showing ambition and fearlessness, while Devin Haney has maintained composure, highlighting his experience, skill, and strategic mindset built over years of disciplined training. With input from legends like Terrence Crawford and Frank Warren, the narrative has been framed perfectly. Boxing is a sport of focus, precision, and mental toughness, not theatrics. Fans can expect a battle that tests every ounce of skill, speed, and ring IQ. Both fighters have history, rivalry, and unfinished business pushing them, making this clash a must-watch event. Make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell, and stay tuned for all the updates, pre-fight analysis, and behind-the-scenes access as Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney prepare to settle this score in the ring, proving once and for all who deserves the top spot in this division.